Wala naman po ako doon. Ang masakit po nito, may nagturo na isang bogus witness na nakita daw niya ako. Kaya nung ma-file yung case, sa kanilang reklamo ay merong video pero hindi po nila isinumite at hindi rin ho kami nabigyan ng kopya. Habang naka-file, marami pong maaligid sa bahay, laging tanong ng tanong, alam ko po mga pulis yun, nakasibilyan. Minabuti po ng pamilya ko na umalis muna po ako. At napagdesisyonan ko upang hindi naman po sila madamay. Dahil alam ko po, malaki ang posibilidad na itutumba nila ako para maging case closed. Kaya lumayo po ako pero hindi po ako nagtago. Naglipat-lipat lang ako at nakikita naman po ko dahil kung sakaling ako itutumba, wag na lang madamay ang pamilya ko. May mga anak din naman ako eh. Nagulat ako, nahuli nila ako sa Baguio pero hindi po ako nagtago. Dahil naglalakad lang po ako. Kung ako po ay magtatago, pupunta po ako ng ibang bansa. At magpapakalayo-layo ako pero talagang haharapin namin. Gusto lang namin malaman kung saan at kailan ko magagawa ng parang ipaglaban ng sarili ko. Nung ako po'y nahuli, naghihiring na nailabas yung video na kumakalat ho sa mga Facebook, sa mga messengers. Nagulat kami. Wala naman ako sa video. Kung nailabas lang po yun ng mga pulis na siyang gumawa ang Task Force Perez, ang PNP Los Baños at that time, kung nilabas lang nila, hindi sana kami makakasuhan. Ang sinasabi nila, wala daw video na pwedeng pagkakilanlan ng salarin. Pero makikita mo, meron po. Meron. Sinama nila si Ginoong Glenn Arrieta na LCR head na galing ng civil service. I don't know the person personally. Sinasabi nila pinapaling daw ang video kaya walang makita. Pero bakit meron? Hindi ko pakahabaan. Pero kaya po ako nagpunta dito sa inyong paanyaya dahil nung sinabi po ni Madam Colonel Garma na ang bumira daw po o pumatay ay ang team ni Major Albotra, nagsaliksik po ako ng mga videos. Nakita ko yung itsura, pangangatawan, parehong-pareho halos pagkakahawig ng nasa video na kumakalat sa Los Baños na hindi inilabas ng PNP sa korte na sinumiti kagad upang hindi sana kami nakasampahan ng kaso sa court. Paglabas unon, nakita ko pareho ng relo, halos pareho ng build, hard worker o nag-gym. Nakita ko pareho ng balikat, pareho ng gupit, nakasombrero, pareho ng binte, 5.56 mm ang ginamit, sniper din po. Sabi ko, bakit po ganun? Your Honor, I thought the PNP is supposed to protect and serve the people. But I was denied of that privilege. I know not all, but a few of them are scalawags. Because they keep on implicating, some of them keep on implicating innocent people just for them to prove that they have done something or to please their officers, whoever they are. Alam nyo, malaki ho nasira sa akin eh. Nabenta ko lahat, mga ari-arian ko, pamilya ko, lumaban lang sa kasong to. You know how hard it is to hire a lawyer to defend yourself. Hindi mo alam kung saan ka pupunta kasi kalaban mo, mga naka-uniforme. Para lang matigil yung kaso, tutumba ka talaga. Kaya sabi ko, bakit pa ako matatakot? Inalis nyo na eh. May mga anak ako nabubuli sa school. Hindi ako nakakapagtrabaho because of that record. Ako po naman nakapagtapos din naman ng MBA sa Ateneo. Through scholarship, pinaghirapan ko. Ngayon may babalik niyo ba yung karangalan na sira sa akin, sa aking pamilya? I came here to find out the truth, to seek for the truth. Ngayon lang ako umiyak sa buong buhay ko. But we deserve the truth. The people of Los Baños deserve the truth. My family deserve the truth. Most especially my children. May anak din naman kayo. Sabi nga nung isa, iinog din ang buhay. Kahit lahat kayo nasa mga kapulisyahan, yung ibang mga bad eggs, makakarma din kayo. Tama naman. Gano'ng kasakit kayo nangyari kay Senator De Lima, 7 taon. Ako, 7 buwan. But regardless of the time, are we speaking of quantity? One day in jail is very hard. Even if you are guilty. What more if you're not guilty? I'm speaking on behalf of those people na namatay, na parusahan na walang kasalanan. Kung ikamamatay ko, itatanggapin ko kaysa naman sirang-sira pangalan ko. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I kept this for a long time. When I was inside, I keep on praying. That's the only thing that kept me alive aside from my family support and my relatives and friends. Pero hindi lahat ng tao makukulong kaya. Hindi lahat kaya. At hindi lahat may babalik ang ginawa nila. Your Honor, I can take things personally, regardless of how I feel. I always wanted to do the right thing. For 12 years, I have no record of corruption. I have no record of being an abusive public servant. Yes, I filed cases against those corrupt and abusive public officials because that is the mandate. Aside from being legal, it is a moral obligation on my part. When they're trying to set up a casino, I expose and try to stop it. When they're dumping the garbage at the creek of Makiling Forest Reserve, wherein the licit will go directly sa lawa ng lalawigan ng Laguna at mamamatay ang mga isda at yaman dagat, I expose and filed na the necessary cases. When they're cutting the 29, when they cut the 29 trees in Jamboree Los Baños, I tried to stop it because they're about to cut more 602 more trees. Your Honor, if this is what I deserve for fighting for what is right, and then so be it. But I'm not a killer. Even in my mind, I don't think of it. Hindi ko po yan magagawa. Wala po yan sa pagkatao ko, sa pamilya ko, sa lahi ko. Yes, I file cases, but I don't kill people. That's why I would like to take this opportunity, Your Honor. I did not kill him. I have no idea why my name was implicated in this case. As a matter of fact, even if I have reasons or compelling reasons, still I will not do it. Hindi ko po gagawin yan. Because I believe in the rule of law. Kaya nga po ako naghahable. Lahat po nagkakamali, pinipilit kong itama. Kung ayaw po, nakontra ako. Pag ayaw, I seek the help of the court, especially ombudsman, so that they will be the one to decide. And at the time when Mayor Perez was killed, I'm no longer a politician or public servant at that time. Nasa private life na po ako. Hindi po ako makikinabang kung sakali man. Hindi ko rin po magagawa. Bukod sa walang kapakinabangan, hindi po yan ang aking pagkatao. Kilala po ako ni Sir Dan. Nanungkulan po yan sa Laguna. Nangahabla lang po ako. Pero hindi po ako napatay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, maraming salamat, Mr. Chair. No? The only, I think, the crime or sin that you have committed is you're fighting against the mayor during that time. Because being the vice governor of the province of Laguna during that time, I know this fellow, Mr. Chairman. And si Mayor Perez was also a board member during that time da kami magkasama. Ako po ang vice governor nila. At we have talked about you, how you fought the administration of Mayor Perez then. But it was a fight that is natural on a democratic form of our government. And I was shocked to find out that you were involved during that time that I was the mayor of the city of Santa Rosa already. And you were implicated. Ang problem, Mr. Chairman, nakakalungkot lamang that those people in power in the PNP organization, nakakuha sila ng sketch nung tao na allegedly pumatay. Pero ang layo-layo naman sa muka nung former councilor ng Los Baños. And I really am shocked to find out why these people from the PNP have chosen you to be the poll guy. Actually, you were poll guy ka talaga, but we will establish that. We will establish, and we will give these people that we have invited the chance to prove that we are wrong. And the chismis, allegedly, that was received by former GM Garma was indeed a chismis. We will try to prove it now. Now, Mr. Chairman, allow me to show a video, no? Para makita po natin yung mga comparison between those being accused, those being manifested by GM Garma, that it was told to him by Major Albotra and now Colonel Albotra.
Do you have also knowledge
he
about
was boasting, no? Naging boastful siya in telling GM Garma that grupo nila ang tumira kay Halili. And when this fellow saw our investigation during that time, he immediately called me and tried to compare what happened. And sabi ko, I will not believe right away. Give me story and give me evidences. Because here, in our Quadcom, hindi po tayo nag-entertain kung walang valid na mga ebidensya. So, Mr. Chairman, allow us to try to see these two videos before we ask our officials from the PNP.
also knowledge about those other personalities who have been killed on the war on drugs, like big personalities that you know about?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Mayor Halili, pinagmalaki kasi ng isa, sir, na sila.
Sino yung nagmalaking yun?
Major Albotra, Mr. Chair.
Major
Albotra of Region 7.
Albotra
Yes,
of Region 7?
Yes po. Lieutenant Colonel Albotra na ata.
Albotra. Kenneth Albotra to be invited in the... do you have also knowledge about...
Tingnan po na natin yung second video, no? Mamaya babalikan po natin yung video ni Mayor Tony Halili. But for the meantime, we want to compare yung pong klase ng pagpatay sa Batangas at sa Laguna po. So, please show the second video.
Politika ang nakikitang anggulo sa pagpatay sa alkalde rin ng Los Baños, Laguna na si Cesar Perez. Si Perez kabilang sa narco list ni Pangulong Duterte noong nakaraang taon.
Matatandaan kasama si Mayor Perez sa narco list ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte. Itinanggi ito ni Perez at sinabing pamumulitika at paniniralang ng kanyang mga kalaban ang pagkakasangkot umano niya sa iligal na droga.
So yan yung supposedly na kasama sa team ng pumatay. Pumunta siya doon sa area na kung saan pinatay si Mayor. Diyan tumayo si Mayor Cesar Perez sa area yan. At umiikot siya sa munisipyo. Paikot-ikot siya mula alas 10 ng umaga hanggang sa pinatay si Mayor Cesar Perez. Yan ang taong hindi nakita ng ating mga kapulisan. Yan ang CCTV na hindi nila nakita. Hindi piniresenta sa korte. And why this was not presented. Itong ban na to, na ginamit nilang AC 4033, nirambol lamang nila yung plaka na ginamit kay Halili. Diyan sila nagtago. 6:12 hanggang 8:30, ayan, dyan. Andito ang munisipyo sa kanan. Andyan yung gunman, ang location, at dyan nila tinira, yang si Mayor. Nakita niyo yung pader sa may likod? Doon nakaporma yung FB. Doon nakaporma yung killer. Mula 8:43, naglakad si Mayor. Pumunta siya doon sa pinuntahan noong naka-blue na sapatos at yung malaki ang katawan at makinis ang kanyang buhok. Ayan ang mayor namin, si Cesar Perez. Dumiretso siya doon, bumalik siya dahil may tumawag sa kanya. Most likely, ang tumawag sa kanya ay grupo din nila. At dyan na pinatay ang mayor ng Los Baños. At sa areang yan, wala dyan si Tamisin. Wala dyan si Konsehal Norbin Tamisin. At pagkatapos sa binarel, makikita niyo yung ban, ayan, na kung saan dyan nagsimula yung pagputok. ACA 433, at yan din ang ginamit nila kay Halili, nirambol lang yung plate number, yun, umalis na. Makikita natin sa kabilang CCTV yan, lumalabas na sila pagkatapos nilang barilin si Mayor Cesar Perez. Ang sinasabi nila, ang gunman ando sa 7-Eleven. Andyan ang gunman. Mula alas 10 ng umaga hanggang 8:45, umalis na sila ng Los Baños papunta doon sa Calamba. Alright. Okay. So we have invited, Mr. Chairman, also the mga PNP sa Los Baños. Yung ating pong Colonel Albotra, you are now a colonel, correct?
Mr. Chair, I am Police Captain, Mr. Chair.
Captain Albotra?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Ay, ano ka na? Captain pala.
Yes,
From
po.
Major to Captain.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Tama ba? From
Chairman.
Captain muna bago. Yes.
Colonel, Captain Albotra, anong class ka?
2006.
I'm a member of Paid Pay Class 2006, Mr. Chair.
2006. So, classmate kayo ni Colonel Santi Mendoza.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Why you're still rank of captain? Most of your classmates are light colonel and some are major.
Mr. Chair, 2 months ago, Mr. Chair, my promotion order was canceled last 2016 na promotion, Mr. Chair. Kaya na balik po ako sa rank of Police Captain.
You're demoted?
Not demoted, Mr. Chair. Cancelled lang po, Mr. Chair.
Cancelled yung promotion mo for major?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Ms. Garma, is the guy, Captain Albotra, is the person that you mentioned?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
So you confirm that Captain Albotra is the same as alleged Colonel Albotra?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Captain Albotra, during that time, noong June 4 hanggang June 27 of 2018, June 4 to June 27, 5 days before the killing of Antonio Halili, you were assigned sa Calamba City. Yes or no?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
You were assigned in the Calamba City primarily for what purpose? Anong assignment ang binigay sa iyo nung nasa Calamba City ka?
Mr. Chair, last June 14, 2018, I was issued order.
Anong inassign sa iyo? Anong inassign sa iyo? Anong function mo?
Intel operative po, Mr. Chair.
Intel ng ano?
Intel ng Calamba City Police Station po.
Ng SDEU,
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Drug Enforcement Unit. Correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So yun ang reason kung bakit ka nilipat for 23 days sa Calamba City. And Calamba City is just beside Tanawan City. Tama?
I have no idea, Mr. Chair.
Okay. So, sa loob ng 23 araw na you were assigned in Calamba City as intel of the Drug Enforcement Unit, anong ginawa mo sa loob ng 23 days that you were assigned in that city?
Mr. Chair, I have submitted the affidavit, Mr. Chair.
Yes, we have received your affidavit.
Nakalagay po doon, Mr. Chair, yung mga araw po ng timeline po at saka yung mga activities ko po doon, Mr. Chair.
I got your affidavit. But what I'm asking you is, anong ginawa mo bilang ikaw ay intel ng DEU sa Calamba City? Anong work ang ginawa mo during that time?
Mr. Chair, nagtrabaho po ako bilang intel and SDEU ng Calamba City Police Station for only 6 days, Mr. Chair, because our order was nullified then, Mr. Chair.
Hindi yun ang tinatanong ko. No? You were designated June 4.
June
Tama?
14 po, Mr. Chair.
Ha?
June 14, Mr. Chair.
Andito sa affidavit mo. On June 4, 2018, I was issued SO number 7750 for reassignment from Region 7 to Region 4, Calabar Zone.
Yes, Mr. Chair, that's the special order, Mr. Chair.
Special order.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
O so ngayon, lumipad ka na doon.
Lumipad po ako ng June 8, Mr. Chair. I think that was Friday.
Yeah, oo.
And then,
it doesn't matter na sa akin yun eh. Ang tinatanong ko sa iyo, anong ginawa mo nung panahon na sinasabi mo dito from June 12, June 14, na nakuha mo yung order mo, sinasabi mo, tapos umalis ka na doon ng June 27, nung ikaw binalik na sa Region 7, anong ginawa mo sa area? Kasi yun ang trabaho mo, Intel DEU di ba? So, anong in-Intel mo during that time?
I only work as Intel, Mr. Chair, for only 6 days, Mr. Chair, kasi nalified nga po.
Okay, correct. Sa 6 days, anong ginawa mo?
Nagtrabaho po ako, Mr. Chair.
Anong tinrabaho mo?
Yung mga po, Mr. Chair, flagship programs po ng PNP.
Ng ano?
Gambling, drugs, wanted persons. Meron pong mga accomplishment siguro doon, Mr. Chair, na nakikita doon sa police station, Mr. Chair.
At pagkatapos ng trabaho mong yan, ibinalik ka.
Yes, Mr. Chair. I remember then RD, Brigadier General Ted Carranza, called us to report to his office and inform us that we will be relieved out of Pro 4A. So that was very unexpected, Mr. Chair. So after a day or two, nag-back up na po ako, Mr. Chair, at lumipad pabalik ng Cebu, Mr. Chair. At
sinasabi mo dito sa affidavit mo, after na babalik ka sa Cebu, nag-courtesy call ka ng July 2, no? Kay Colonel Garma.
Mr. Chair, I remember, Mr. Chair, that was Monday. Yun po ay assumption ng Office ni Ma'am Garma. Kaya pumunta po ako doon. Ngunit hindi po kami nakapag-usap kasi marami pong tao at saka pagkatapos po ng assumption niya, diretso po sila sa conference room, Mr. Chair.
Okay, and during that time, July 2, dito pinatay si Tony Halili. At ang sinasabi mo, naandun ka sa assumption ni Colonel Garma. Colonel Garma, can you kindly confirm to us, nung July 2, na kung saan dito pinatay si Tony Halili, were you able to meet si Captain Albotra?
Mr. Chair, hindi ko na maalala sa dami po ng mga officers during that time.
Okay. At dito sa kanyang affidavit, sinasabi niya dito, noong July 3 to 4, nag-courtesy call siya sa CCPO. Ikaw yon. And July 5, 2018, nag-issue ng order para dalhin siya doon sa traffic patrol group. Na-sign mo. So, kailan mo siya nakausap?
So most likely, Mr. Chair, after the turnover po ng command, when I assume as city director, so most likely that's before July 5 when the order was issued to him as in charge of the assigned sa traffic group.
At doon mo siya nakausap about doon sa pagiging boastful niya sa nangyari kay Halili?
Yes, Mr. Chair, kasi may PDS po kasi yan na pinakita sa akin. So nakikita ko yung kung saan ang mga assignment. So nagtanong ako saan siya galing. So very comfortable naman po siya na nagkwento na galing siya sa Region 4A at nakwento po niya sa akin yung operation.
At yun ang sinabi niya?
Yes, Mayor Halili.
Anong pagkakasabi niya,
That
GM?
he is part of the said operation. Hindi naman niya sinabi siya ang bumaril or something, but the fact na sinabi niya he's part, I assume na merong
Kinalaman?
trabaho. Yes, sir. And mga ganyan kasing trabaho, compartmentalize po yung work. So, hindi na rin po ako masyadong nagtanong. Asang alam ko lang, nakwento niya, sharpshooter po yung bumaril.
So, Captain Albotra, do you confirm that nagkaroon kayo ng usapan sa kanyang opisina?
Sigurado nag-usap kayo, Mr. Chair, kasi ako po ay nagko-courtesy call, but never did I remember saying something, anything like that, Mr. Chair.
Captain Albotra, remember, you are under oath.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
At kung sakasakali na may kinalaman ka at involved ka sa grupong ito, aminin mo na. Kasi darating ang panahon, hahabulin ka ng pagkakataon, maniwala ka sa amin. Marami na kami napatunayan sa kongresong ito. Marami na kaming napatunayan noong paman. Hahabulin ka namin kung talagang involved ka. Maniwala ka sa amin.
Can I say something, Mr. Chair?
Go ahead.
Mr. Chair, my conscience is very clear. I have not involved in any way to the killing of Mayor Halili, Mr. Chair.
What is your relationship with Major Andulan?
Major Adulan is my classmate, Mr. Chair.
Major Andulan, kayo'y magkasama ni Captain Albotra. Magkaibigan kayo, correct?
Not really, sir. He's just my classmate, sir. Ngayon ko lang po siya nakasama, sir.
Andito sa Facebook nyo yung mga closeness eh. Ha? Huwag kayong magpo-post kung hindi kayo magkakasama. Ayan, no? Kim Aquino, Parado, Revita, Andulan, Kenneth Paul Albotra. Ang tanong ko sa iyo, Andulan, dahil magkakilala kayo ni Colonel Albotra, ni Captain Albotra, bakit ikaw ang humuli? Bakit ikaw ang humuli kay Norbin Tamisin? Anong kinalaman ng pagkatao mo during that time that you were assigned in Cavite?
Mr. Chair, during that time, sir, I was assigned in Batangas CIDG as the chief, sir.
Oh, yes.
Yes, yeah po.
Bakit ikaw humuli? Bakit hindi ka nakipag-coordinate sa CIDG namin, sa Kabuyaw? Ang lapit-lapit ng Kabuyaw.
No, sir. We apprehended him, sir. We implemented the warrant of arrest.
Bakit nga hindi ka nakipag-coordinate sa Kabuyaw? May CIDG tayo dun eh.
Yes, sir. I coordinated with the CIDG.
You coordinated?
Yes, sir. Sa COP po ng
after
Los
the
Baños.
arrest, saan nyo dinala si
Sa Camp Vicente Malbar po, sir.
Correct,
Yes,
Batangas.
sir.
Batangas.
Yes, sir.
O
Opo.
ba't hindi nyo dinala sa amin, sa Kabuyaw? If you coordinated rightly with the province of Laguna, with the CIDG sa Kabuyaw, bakit dinala mo sa area mo? Sino ang CIDG during that time sa Kabuyaw? If you coordinated with Kabuyaw?
Si Major Dilem po, sir.
Did you coordinated with him rightly, properly? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Through phone, sir. Nag-coordinate po ako sa kanya. Together with the COP of Los Baños.
Mr. Chairman, we'll be asking the person of the CIDG chief of the province of Laguna in the city of Cabuyao in the next hearing. So saan mo na-apprehend si
Barangay Bukaking Drive, Baguio City, Your Honor, Mr. Chair.
So nung ma-apprehend mo si Norbic Tamisin, si konsehal, anong basis ninyo for the arrest order?
Mr. Chair, he has a warrant of arrest of murder po, sir, under branch 107 of...
And using this picture?
No, sir.
Anong ginamit ninyo? Paano nyo nalaman na siya yun?
We have an informant, sir.
So hindi nyo ginamit tong picture na to? Sa pag-aresto sa kanya?
No, sir. Since, ano po, sir, yung informant, sir, close po sa kanya, sir.
Ano yung?
Yung informant niya po, sir, close po sa kanya, sir.
Yung mga witnesses nyo. Sino mga nagturo sa kay Norbic sa Tamisin during that time? Because you have 2 witnesses.
Informant, sir. Informant, sir, yung nagturo sa amin, sir.
You have witnesses. Di ba? Na nakakita sa kanya sa 7-Eleven na nandun daw siya. Sino yung mga yon?
Those 2 informants, sir.
Na ginamit yung witnesses sa kaso?
Yes, sir. One...
Anong pangalan? Public record dyan. Norbic, who are these people? Raybel.
Raymond Raven ng B-10 sa Baipo na hindi naman po doon nakatira.
And these are the people that you have trusted in trying to find out that this person is the one who is being accused of. Tama? Mali? Yung taong sinabi mo kanina, yung dalawa.
No, sir.
So ano naging basis nyo? Yung sabi mo, yung witnesses,
The basis
dalawa.
of the first is the warrant of arrest, sir. And then, sir, may pointer po kasi kami na close po sa kanya, sir. Dalawa po yun, sir. I can give you names to, kung if you allow it, sir, to
Sige,
have
please,
an
give us the
executive
name.
session,
Ano.
sir.
And also, pareho siya doon sa kaso na final against Norbin Tamisin. Tama?
Yes, sir. Opo. Informant lang, sir. So, yung sa amin, sir, sa implementation lang po of the warrant of arrest from Tamisin. And
What is your relationship with the former General Bato?
For 2016 to 2018, sir, is my chief PNP that time, sir.
No, I mean your personal relationship with him.
Wala po, sir. Wala po kaming personal. Hindi po ako na-assign ng Davao.
Sa anak niya, na-assign ka?
During my tenure.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Sa
Yes.
PNPA, sir.
That is your relationship. Na-assign ka sa anak. I'm asking you, anong relationship mo eh? Sabi mo, wala kang relationship. Because ikaw ang pinagbantay sa anak ni General Bato na nag-aaral pa yung anak niya sa PNPA. Yes or no?
No, sir. Prior to my assignment there, sir, doon na po ako na-assign, saka pa lang po pumasok yung
Sa anak niya?
Opo, sir. Opo.
How many years ka na-assign sa anak niya?
I was assigned in PNPA, sir, for 2 years po, sir.
Okay.
Opo.
Sige, thank you so much. Kay Garduque, asa si... Ikaw ang chief of police.
Good afternoon, Your Honor, sirs, Mr. Chairman. Yes.
Kailan ka na-assign sa Los Baños?
2020, sir, sometime November up to March 2020.
Again, sorry. I was not listening. So, kailan ka na-assign sa Los Baños?
Sometime November in 2020, sir, up to February 2021.
November 20, a month. Kailan sa November 20? Tell us.
Hindi ko na matandaan, sir, kasi wala akong...
Latter part of November or early part of November?
Early part ng November, sir.
Early part?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure? Siguraduhin mo kasi alam ko latter part ka lang. What is the exact date that you were appointed, designated as Chief of Police of Los Baños? Latter part or early part? Don't lie.
If you allow me, sir, let me check lang
Sige,
the record.
bibigyan ka ng pagkakataon,
Yes, sir.
latter part yan. So, pinatay si Cesar Perez December 3, 2020. bago ka napunta sa Los Baños, nanggaling ka ng San Pedro, o nanggaling ka ng Kabuyaw, o nanggaling ka ng Parañaque, o nanggaling ka ng Davao? Saan ka nanggaling?
Cabuyao City Police Station.
Kabuyaw. Before Kabuyaw, saan ka galing?
San Pedro City
San
Police
Pedro.
Station. Sir.
Galing, bago na San Pedro, Parañaque. Or after ang Parañaque?
Later na lang yung Parañaque, sir.
Saan ka pinanganak?
Bukidnon, sir.
Sa?
Bukidnon, sir.
Bukidnon.
No, yes.
Nasaan ka sa Davao?
No, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. During that time na na-assign ka dito, December 3, pinatay si Cesar Perez. You all know that the municipality of Los Baños have so many CCTVs. Ang dami ng CCTVs eh. Bakit hindi nyo sinama yung CCTV na nakita namin? Na kung saan nakita kung sino ang pumatay? Bakit hindi nyo ginamit ang CCTV?
Mr. Chairman, sir, if my recollection is right, kasama po siya sa evidence na isinabmit namin sa prosecutor.
Colonel, stop lying, eh. I'll be asking the documents coming from the court, kung isinama nyo. Councilor Norbin Tamisin, kasama ba?
Your Honor, sa Fiskalya, wala po. Wala po kaming kopya. Iyan ay lumabas lang sa Facebook, nakita namin at napatunayan ko po nung nasa korte na po, nung nag-hearing na po kami. Pero sa Fiskalya, bago na isampa, hindi po namin nakita, hindi rin po kami nabigyan ng kopya, Your Honor.
Colonel,
If you will give us time, sir, para maikuha namin yung mga document dyan, then we will submit it, sir. Ang alam po namin during the conduct of investigation, kasama po lahat yun, sir, na tiningnan natin.
okay. Sige, Councilor
Your
Norbin
Honor,
Tamisin.
when I spoke with one of the witnesses of the complainant, nasabi po sa atin na yan daw po ay ginawa, yung kanilang mga affidavits, na hindi naman sinabi na laban sa akin, kundi para daw kay Mayor Perez. Hindi naman po yan pinanumpaan sa piskal, sa hepe lang. Pero hindi naman daw po sila nagpunta kay hepe. Basta pagkagawa ni Aguilar, yung PSSG Ronel Aguilar, pinupuntahan sila sa munisipyo, pinapipirma lang, pero hindi po sila, katulad ng isang witness, never po siyang nakaharap si hepe para pirmahan. Kaya po, hindi nila alam na yung pala ay gagamitin laban sa akin. Akala po nila para lang sa kaso ni Mayor Perez, pero hindi para po sa akin, Your Honor.
Okay, understand. Okay.
Mr. Chairman, may I
Sige, Chairman Acop, sige, go ahead,
your
please.
indulgence, Mr. Chairman? Kasi nalilito na ako eh. Kanina, sino yung, ano yung pangalan mo yung tabi ni, katabi ni Albotra sa kanan?
Lieutenant Andulan, Mr. Chair.
Yung party mo is pag-aresto kay Konsehal, tama?
Yes, sir. Opo.
Pero sa kaso ni Mayor Perez, Direct Mayor Perez of Los Baños, tama?
Yes, sir.
Pero CIDG ka ng Batangas.
Yes, sir. Opo.
Okay. Si Colonel Gardoque, you were the chief of police of Los Baños
Yes po, sir.
nung napatay si Mayor
Mayor
Perez.
Perez.
Now, may I know kung merong SITG o task force na nag-imbestiga dito sa insidente na ito?
Yes, sir. Tama po, sir. Immediately upon the incident, sir, right after the incident, the SITG Perez was immediately formed.
And may I know kung sino po yung head ng SITG na ito?
On its initial phase, sir, it was headed by our DRDO,
And
down
who
to
is the DRDO? Or who was the DRDO then?
It was Police Brigadier General Rodolph Dimas, sir.
Ronald
Dimas. Sir.
Dimas.
Yes, opo,
Dimas.
Sir. Opo, sir.
Okay, and so ano ang mga composition ng SITG na ito?
The DRDO was the supervisor, sir, the PDs, the CIDG, the anti-carnapping unit. The
When you say PD Laguna.
PD Laguna po, sir.
And who was the PD of Laguna then?
It was Police Colonel Serafin Pitalio, sir.
Pitalio.
Opo, sir.
Siya ang PD. Ang RD si General Carranza.
No, sir.
Sino?
It was Police Brigadier General Natividad.
Who was then the chief investigator of the SITG?
The D7, sir, was the repository and the chief investigator of the SITG.
Iho, hindi ko naman tinatanong yung opisina niya. Ang tinatanong ko, sino eh?
Was if you allow me, sir, let me check po, sir, kung sino po.
Yung, pakihanap. Dahil
Opo, sir.
Hindi ka ba kasama sa SITG?
Kasama po, sir.
Now, did you have an investigation report about the incident?
Yes po, sir.
Yung ba isinabmit ninyo? Kanino?
It was coursed through to the PD up to the regional director, sir.
Thank you. Mr. Chair, may I move that we invite the members of the SITG and to bring with them the investigation report that they have made insofar as the assassination of Mayor Perez of Los Baños, Laguna is concerned. Kasi sila lang naman makakasagot eh.
Yes.
Doon sa mga katanungan natin kung bakit ang claim ay walang CCTV, hindi na-identify lahat. Kasi ito, dapat kasama po sa investigation report lahat ito eh. And how they will be the only persons who can tell us why naging suspect si former Councilor Norvin Tamisin. As it is, I would like to ask them kung ano talaga ang nakita nila na motive, bakit pinatay si Kwan. Kung involved sa drugs yun, bakit isang civilian ang Kwan? Ang nakita nyo na gumawa nung krimen na yun, when in fact, he does not have any business doon po sa illegal drug trade siguro dyan sa Los Baños, Laguna. Hindi ko makita yung connection eh. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Yes, siguro, Comsec, before I yield to Chairman Paduano, I think the person involved in the Task Force Perez was Jason B. Bombasi. Am I right, Garduque? Si Bombasi ang pinaka-head nung
He was the chief of the Provincial Investigation Office, but I am not sure if
he is the one who handles this case.
We will check our record also, sir.
Comsec, can you kindly ask the yung pinatatanong ni General Acop? Sige, go ahead, Chairman Paduano.
Mr. Chairman, since Chairman Acop was moved to invite all those mentioned PNP personnel, I second the motion, Mr. Chairman, and that certain Gumbasin that was mentioned by Chairman Dan to invited in the next hearing. And ito lang po yung tanong ko. Before I proceed with the question with regards to the evidence, no? Kasi Colonel Gardoque, when you were asked by Chairman Dan Fernandez, ito that's on record. Sinabi mo kasi na part of the evidence are the CCTV. Tama?
If my memory is
No,
right, sir,
you
kasama-
mentioned it.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Oh, so ang tanong, bakit nakita mo ba kanina yung Presidente Chairman Dan Fernandez?
Yes, sir.
Oh, but yan ba yung video clips o video sa CCTV?
Kasama, sir, sa...
Are you sure?
Kasama, sir, sa tinignan namin yan during the incident.
And you also notice that one with ACA 4033 plate number that parked on the back of the municipal hall? Is it part of your investigation?
Yes, sir. Kasama,
Are you
sir.
sure of that?
Yes, sir.
Sigurado ka?
Opo, sir.
O did you, in your investigation, nakafocus ba kayo doon sa van na yon?
Yes, sir. That is why in-involve namin, sir, yung sa SITG, yung anti-carnapping unit.
O what's the result of that investigation with regards to that car?
I cannot remember the result of the...
How about the person that was focused during the presentation of that CCTV?
Kasama rin yan, sir, actually sa napaila natin as Jando, yung taong nakita natin.
And
sa
that
CCTV.
that video was also presented during the court hearing?
I believe, sir, kasama na
No, I believe, I ask you, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Sigurado ka? Sigurado ka? Hindi,
may allow,
tinatanong
sir.
kita, are you sure of that? Sigurado ka?
Maybe, sir, because that is
Ano
one
maybe?
of the...
I'm just asking you if that CCTV that focused that certain person was also part of your evidence.
Yes, sir.
Oh, tingnan mo yung profile nung nilabasan nyo ng warrant of arrest. Is he the same person sa profile niya?
No, sir.
Oh. Oh, ba't kayo pumayag? Ba't naging akusado yung former councilor? Na hindi pala pasok doon yung profile niya? Yung physical appearance niya hindi pareho doon sa subject person. Now, a while ago, sinasabi mo nga, that person was also the subject of your investigation as Jando.
Yes, sir.
Oh. Why?
That's the other suspect that we are trying to identify, sir.
That's the other suspect that you want to identify.
Yes, sir.
Pero wala naman kayong mapakita sa CCTV na nandun si Konsyal. Oh, Colonel. Actually, who filed the case? Is it the family of Mayor Perez or the PNP?
The family of Mayor Perez, sir.
So the family of Mayor Perez believe that Mayor Perez was killed by the councilor. Ganon po ba?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure of that?
Yes, sir.
Because we have to invite the family.
Yes, sir.
I beg to disagree, Mr. Chair. Kasi nagte-text po sa akin yung anak ni former Mayor Perez. Hindi po sila naniniwala doon sa IR ninyo.
Oh, Colonel Roque, you're lying. A while ago, you admitted, you said that the family believes in your case, that indeed the councilor is the one who killed the mayor. Oh, Colonel Garduque, you're lying.
He was with us when we filed the case, sir. The son of Honorable Mayor Perez.
Wala akong pakialam kung nandun siya. Ang tanong ko sa iyo, naniwala ba sila na hindi the councilor is the one who killed Mayor Perez? And you said, yes. Categorically. Hindi ko na tinatong hindi na nga ako nagtanong second. Anyway, pupunta rin tayo doon later. Now, Mr. Chair, before, let me ask Gigi Lasso, as in the statement of Chairman Akop, You mentioned that a narco list, no? A narco list official in the list was assassinated by a civilian. Konsihal pa. Do you confirm, DG Lasso, that the name of Mayor Perez was in the narco list?
Your Honor, as soon as I heard about the name, I asked my office to check on it. But please give me some more time, Your Honor, and before the end of this hearing, I will have an answer to your question, Your Honor.
Thank you. Pakikuha na rin po yung ano, baka na naman after the assassination, saka naman nilagay yung pangalan. Kasi di ba may 3 list yan. Kindly check na lang din po, pati yung date, kung kailan ipinasok yung pangalan.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, DJ Lasso. Colonel Gardoque, anong class ka sa PNP?
I belong to PNP 2001, Your Honor, sir.
2001.
Yes, sir.
Si Andulan is 2006. Tapos, si Albutrice 2006. Si Santes also sa 2006. Colonel Andulan, you mentioned that you were assigned doon sa provincial Batangas Provincial Police Office during the time.
Yes, Your Honor.
As
the Batangas head, sir, CIDG pa. Chief.
So you're under the CIDG.
Yes, Your Honor.
Sino yung regional director that time?
That time, sir, it was Police Colonel Lito Patay, sir.
Colonel Patay?
Yes, sir.
Colonel Patay. Is he the Colonel Patay class 1997?
Yes, Your Honor.
Colonel Patay, kindly have a seat. So, Colonel Patay, do you confirm that you are the head of the regional office of CIDG during the time when Mayor Perez was killed?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So, that was your assignment after where? Previous to that, where is your assignment? Quezon City?
No, Mr. Chair, from NCRPO, Mr. Chair.
NCRPO, anong assignment sa NCRPO?
Regional Logistics Research and Development Division.
So from Quezon City, which is Station 6, you were assigned NCRPO then?
Not yet.
That was when?
Not yet, Mr. Chair.
No, prior to your assignment as the chief of CIDG in Region 4.
I was assigned as R4 of NCRPO, Mr. Chair.
When was the last year or month you were assigned, and year you were assigned in QC?
QC, Mr. Chair, as I've said, that was 2017 of September, I think, Mr. Chair.
You were relieved September 17 of what year?
2017, Mr. Chair.
2017. So from 2017, ano po yung mga assignment mo? Di ba parang binalik ka pa sa Mindanao?
No, Mr. Chair.
Wala
I was
na.
assigned at CIDG 3, Mr. Chair.
CIDG Region 3?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
When was that?
After QCPD, Mr. Chair.
When was that?
From 2017 to I cannot memorize the exact number, month, Mr. Chair, and date. It's all stated in my PDS, Mr. Chair.
Okay, anyway, papacheck ko lang po. Mayroon akong PDS nyo, wala lang dito ngayon. But anyways, during that time, gaano ka nakatagal doon sa Batangas na kay Major Perez?
Not Batangas, Mr. Chair. Region 4A,
Hindi,
Mr. Chair.
yung pangyayari sa Batangas, gaano ka nakatagal as Region 4A Chief ng CIDG?
I think I was assigned there February on that year, 2019, Mr. Chair.
February 2019?
I'm not sure, Mr. Chair.
February, baka 2020 because the killing happens December 3, 2020.
Yes, Mr. During the pandemic time, Mr. Chair.
Oh, okay.
COVID-19.
Now, are you are you aware of such
Yes,
incident?
Mr. Chair. Yes, Mr. Chair.
So you're part also of the SITG?
No, Mr. Chair.
You're not part.
Only the provincial offices, because the SITG usually emanates from the province.
So it's
Then
only the provincial.
all the members will be the officers from within the province, Mr. Chair.
No, but in this case, sinabi kanina ni Colonel Gardoque na it was Brigadier General Dimas who heads that SITG.
When it was elevated on the regional level, Mr. Chair, but I was not able to attend.
But are you aware, Colonel Patay, that Andulan, as the provincial head of the CITG, siya po ang nag-implement nung in serving the warrant of arrest?
Yes, Mr. Chair, because it is part of our mandate as manhunt.
No, wag mo akong pagsabihan ng trabaho, yung mandate nyo. Ang sinasabi ko po, are you aware that Andulan has the possession of warrant of arrest for the killing of Mayor Perez?
Mr. Chair, I could not recall because after Region 3, Region 4A, I was relieved, and I cannot remember when the warrant was issued by the court.
What you're saying is that during the December 3, 2020 incident, signed on?
Mr. Because the warrant will not be issued immediately, and maybe we can refer.
No, ang tanong ko ngayon, ano ba talaga? Alam mo ba talaga na may warrant na lumabas o wala during your stint as Regional Director of CIDG?
Hindi ko ma-remember, Mr. Chair.
When was your relief as CIDG Regional Director o Chief?
I'm not sure, Mr. Chair. Maybe in 2021. I'm not sure of the date, Mr. Chair. First quarter.
Anyway, babalikan kita, Colonel Patay.
Yes, Mr.
Yung
Chair.
PDS mo,
Yes, Mr.
ipapacheck ko yan.
First quarter maybe of 2021.
Ito na naman, Major Perez was assassinated. Doon ka na naman assign. What a coincidence. Now, Colonel Andulan, how did you come across with that warrant of arrest? Bakit hindi yung sa Calamba? Bakit kayo?
Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Chair. Because the informant, it so happened na pumunta po siya ng Batangas, sir. From Los Baños, he went to his friend there, sir. And then he confessed, sir, na
he confessed na what?
Na may warrant po nga si Mr.
And who is that informant of yours?
Yes, sir. Gaya po na sinabi ko po, sir. I will give you the name, sir, if you allow me to have an executive, sir. For security purpose din po nung informant, sir.
You will submit it in private sa committee.
Yes, sir. Sasabihin ko po sa...
Please
yes,
write it down, then submit it to the committee.
Yes, sir. Opo.
Dalawa yan ang informant mo?
Yes, sir. Dalawa po.
They are not the same as the witness?
Hindi po, sir.
Hindi.
He's a friend of Mr.
So, nung tinanggap mo yung information from your informant, you never coordinated with the Los Baños police?
First, sir, I instructed my men to validate it first, sir. And
no, but during the time, you have already the warrant?
Actually, sir, as base doon sa warrant niya is lumabas ng October 22, sir. So, na-implement namin,
October
sir.
22 of 2021?
Yes, sir. Bali na arrest namin po siya.
And then, tinatanong ko po, pagpunta ng informant mo, nasa iyo na yung warrant of arrest?
Not yet, sir. Yun nga po, sir. I instructed them to validate it first, sir.
And then, tinatanong ko lang kung nasa iyo ba? Wala.
During that time, sir,
wala pa?
Wala pa po, sir.
Kailan mo nakuha yung warrant? Saan mo kinuha yung warrant?
Through e-warrant, sir. Na-upload po ng court ng Los Baños through e-warrant, sir. Opo.
Doon na sa e-warrant?
E-warrant, sir. Opo.
Did you coordinate with your superior, the provincial police director at the time, which is Colonel Italio? Alam niya ba? Alam ni PD, hindi.
I think no, sir. Hindi po.
Hindi.
Yes,
Hindi
sir.
ka nakapag-coordinate.
During that time, sir, I think he was already relieved that time, sir.
O, sabihin natin, ma-check ko rin yung PDS ni Colonel Vitalio, but doon sa bagong PD, kung na-relieve niya siya during the time, have you coordinated?
Doon po nga po sa COP, sir, ng Los Baños, sir. Nag-coordinate po ako, sir.
Nag-coordinate ka?
Yes, sir. And then...
And that COP was Colonel Gardoque now?
Hindi na po, sir.
Sino yon?
If I'm not mistaken, Lieutenant Colonel Jong Lai po, yung COP noon that time, sir.
Sino?
Jong Lai, sir. Lieutenant Colonel Jong Lai po, sir.
Lieutenant Colonel Jong Lai.
Opo, sir.
Anong class ba siya?
2003, sir.
So, 2003?
Yes, sir.
PNPA also?
Yes, sir. Opo.
Oh, Mr. Move to invite a certain Lieutenant Colonel Jong Lai the next hearing.
Comsec, please take note. Pidea is now ready to answer your question.
Singit lang ako, Kapraso. Oh, sige, go ahead.
Pidea, yes, Director General Lasso.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, we have the answer to the questions of the good Congressman Paduano. Both Halili and Perez are named in the 3 lists of PIDEA. And since Perez was gunned down in December 3, 2020, it is not yet indicated in the 3rd list that he has been negated, Your Honor. So,
Which means
that, of course, the list was made on August 20, 2020, so he was still not negated.
Not listed.
Yes.
So he,
No, he was still listed but not yet negated. Unlike for Halili, who was negated in 2018, it appears in the August 2020 list that he was already negated.
does that satisfy Congressman Paduano? Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Ako may tanong lang ako kay Mr. Tamesin. Ikaw ba ay merong nakarehistrong barel sa pangalan mo?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anong mga klaseng barel ito?
One snub nose 38, and just this year, 9mm lang po.
Wala ka bang long firearm?
Wala po, Your Honor.
Wala ang nakarehistro sa iyo.
Kahit hindi po nakarehistro, wala po akong long firearm.
Okay. Meron ka bang history, if you're honest enough to tell this committee, meron ka bang history na na-involve ka sa isang violent incident?
Your Honor, wala pa po. At ang totoo, hindi po ako napapaaway. Sabi ko nga po, I follow the rule of law. Pag hindi po magkasundo, I seek the assistance of the court. Inihahabla ko po sa ombudsman or RTC. Hanggang dun lang po ako.
Wala ka namang involvement o isang insidente na kung saan ikaw ay na-involve sa away na nagka-pisikalan, nagkatutukan ng baril o ganyan?
Your Honor, ako po ay walang frat. Wala rin po akong organization o kahit ano. I used to be the president of Letran Supreme Student Council back-to-back 97 and 98. I used to be the first-year mayor of St. Louis University, and student council din po tayo sa mga nakaraang mga panahon. Pero never po akong pumasok ng any frat or organization.
Yung bang mga firearms na nasa iyo, how often do you use them?
Hindi ko pa po siya nagagamit sa ibang bagay, maliban lang po kung minsan isang beses sa 2 buwan or 3 buwan, nagpa-firing lang po ako just to release stress, and yun po kasi yung aking hobby.
So ang hobby mo ay firearms?
Aside from swimming and basketball and community service, traveling, yun po, firearm po, practice po.
Okay. So in 2 months or 3 months, sa isang taon, nakakailang beses mo na papaputok yung baril mo?
Max 3 times po.
And you do this where?
Dito po sa Makati Cinema Square.
Sa firing range.
Yes, Your Honor.
May records ka na pumupunta ka doon.
Opo, at
Have
ako
you
po
tried-
ay member
Have you
din.
tried firing a rifle?
Not yet, Your Honor.
Not yet. Kaliwete ka ba o kanan? Ano bang
Left-handed po ako, Your Honor.
Okay, sige, salamat. Matanong ko lang si Major Albotra. Meron ka bang rubber shoes na color blue?
Yung Mr. Chair, Your Honor, yung aside lang po doon sa PNP na
No.
athletic.
Rubber shoes na color
Wala
blue.
po, Mr. Chair.
Running shoes.
Wala rin po, Mr.
Pang
Chair.
basketball.
Blue color, wala po, Mr. Chair.
Wala.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Hindi ka ba mahilig sa blue? If I may ask, what is your favorite color?
Black or gray? Blue, okay lang din po, Mr. Chair.
Black or gray? Have you ever tried using a blue shoe or blue rubber shoes?
Only our PNP athletic blue shoes, Mr. Chair.
So meron ka, athletic blue shoes.
Yes, Mr. Chair, ginagamit lang po namin yun pag may PFT or mga
Is
activities.
that a shoe issued by the PNP?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
So lahat kayo, pag may PFT,
Yes, Mr. Chair.
gumagamit kayo ng blue na rubber shoes.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So, okay. Yan. Ganyang klase ba yung rubber shoes na sinasabi mong PFT shoes nyo?
Hindi po ganyan, Mr. Chair.
Hindi ganyan? Can we have a clear picture of that rubber shoe? Para baka iba lang yung blurred lang yung nasa litrato eh. How often do you practice firing your gun, Major Albotra?
To tell you honestly, Mr. Chair, every time lang po na may mga PD's cap, CD's cap na required po lahat ng mga officers, Mr. Chair.
So ikaw ay shooter talaga?
Hindi po, Mr. Chair.
So from a scale of 1 to 10, yung 10 isang magaling na sharpshooter at saka 1 yung kumbaga beginner, nasaan ka? Kung yung level of skill mo sa firing your pistol, for instance, nasaang level ka?
Actually, Mr. Chair, siguro nasa 5, Mr. Chair. Nangihiram lang po ako, Mr. Chair, pag may shooting, may mga shooting invitation, Mr. Chair, nangihiram lang po ako ng baril, Mr. Chair.
Pero you have your own personal gun, I suppose. Siyempre, aside from the issued gun to you, di ba? Meron kang sarili.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Anong klaseng baril ito, pistol ito?
45 caliber, Mr. Chair.
45. Have you ever tried firing an M16?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
You're familiar with the parts of the M16?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So pagka, halimbawa, pinakita sa iyo isang rifle, pwede mong sabihin kung M16 yan o hindi.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Anong bala ng M16? Ano ang bala ng M16?
Yung 556 at saka 223, Mr. Chair.
223 tsaka 556, tama?
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Anong difference ng dalawa?
Hindi ko po alam, Mr. Chair.
So dun sa pina-fire mo, anong ginagamit mong bala? 556 o 223?
Hindi ko po ma-distinguish, Mr. Chair, yung difference nila, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Are you left-handed or kanan ng...
Kanan po, Mr. Chair.
Okay, sige. Maraming salamat. Thank you.
Dagdag ko lang yun. Nung December, kasi we'll just show the picture, no, Captain Albotra, no, para kasi hanggang ngayon hindi kami makapaniwala that you were sent sa City of Calamba for 6 days. Pero 23 days, tapos 6 days ka nandun. And for nothing, then tapos ibinalik ka agad sa ano. And true enough, yung mga sinasabi ni GM Garma na nagkakaroon tayo ng cross jurisdiction. If you remember it right, in the last hearing, she mentioned about yung cross jurisdiction pagdating sa war on drugs. At precisely in this purpose, si Albotra from Region 7 dinala sa Kalamba. And then after, namatay si Tony Halili, and then wala na rin siya doon. And si Garduque, you were assigned sa Los Baños only for 4 months. December, January, February. Di ba? March, nawala ka na doon correct?
Yes.
Bakit
Your Honor,
3
sir.
buwan ka lang nandun?
May order na po ako for schooling, Your Honor, sir.
Kasi normally yan, talaga 2 years Ikaw, 3 buwan ka lang na na-assign sa Los Baños. Why?
Nag-schooling na po ako, sir, Your Honor.
Schooling sa?
Yung mandatory schooling namin, Your Honor, sir.
Anyway, at isa pang reason that we wanted to be clarified was yung CIDG sa regional. Ngayon ko lang nalaman, si Colonel Patay pala ang CIDG chief. Ikaw, Colonel Patay, ang chief noon, no? Ng CIDG. Tama?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Bakit si Andula ang napili mo para umaresto kay Konsehal Norbin Tamisin? At hindi yung hepe ng lalawigan na Laguna. Kasi Kabuyaw, kalapit lang ng halos ng Los Baños, isang bayan lang ang pagitan. Why?
Mr. Chair, as I can recall what Colonel Andulan have said, the warrant of arrest was released sometime on October 2022. Tama? 22. I was already relieved on that time, Mr. Chair.
No, what?
I was already relieved as regional chief at the time.
Na-relieve ka na?
Yes. If that warrant was issued sometime on October 2022, I was not anymore the regional chief.
So, meaning, Colonel Patay, hindi ka nag-order kay Andula na arestuhin yung si...
If that warrant, Mr. Chair, as I've said, was uploaded or uploaded or discovered by them through e-warrant on October 2022, I guess I was already relieved because I can remember I was relieved there on the first or second quarter of that year.
Okay. Andula, hindi ka ba tinawagan ni Captain Albotra para ikaw ang mag-serve ng warrant kay Norbin Tamisin?
Negative, Your Honor, Mr. Chair. Sir, clarify lang, sir. During na-assign po ako ng Batangas, si Colonel Patay po ang naging RC ko. But during the implementation of the search arrest warrant of Mr. Norbin Manisin, iba po yung RC ko noon that time, sir. Si Colonel Ramon Paranada that time po ang nag-RC ko, sir.
So in other words, kayo yung mga nag-operate para mahuli si Norbin Tamisin.
Actually, sir, it was the informant, sir, nung nagpunta po siya sa from Los Baños to Batangas para po to meet his friend, na yung friend po nung tao natin, personnel from Batangas. Doon nag-confess po. Ayun po, sir. Doon po namin na sinerch, binalidate kung may warrant nga po talaga si Mr. Norbin.
You're telling us na nag-confess. Nag-confess siya?
Yung informant, sir.
Yung informant.
The friend of Mr. Tamisin, sir.
Yung kaibigan niya, nagsabi na siya pumatay.
No, sir. Na yung kung saan kung saan location po ni Mr. Tamisin, sir.
Okay.
Sir, yung informant lang po, sir, nagturo.
So hindi kayo close ni Konsehal Tamisin?
Nung na-arresto po namin siya and na-brought dun sa office, nakapag-usap naman po kami ni Konsehal, sir.
Kailan kayo huli nagkausap? 4 years ago?
Yes, sir. Nung ano po, sir, at least 1 week, I think 1 week nung na-apprehend namin siya, nadala sa office, 1 week lang po kami nagkasama ni...
So the last time that you called him 4 years ago, nung nahuli siya?
Yes, sir. Nung nahuli pa po siya. And I was relieved din, no? November din po, sir.
You are under oath, ha?
Yes, sir. Opo,
Did you call him yesterday?
No,
Did you
sir.
call him yesterday?
No, sir. No, sir.
No?
Yes, sir.
Norbin Tamisin, did he call you?
Yung tao niya po ang tumawag sa akin at pinapakamusta kung ano
Ano pangalan ng tao niya?
Sir Asis po.
Asis.
Pinapakamusta po kung ano daw lagay ng kaso ko.
May tao ka bang Asis?
Ano po siya, sir? Member po siya ng Batangas CIDG, sir.
Kaya nga, sinabihan mo si Asis na tawagan siya.
No, sir. No po. Hindi po, sir.
Eh, bakit mangungumusta yung tao mo? Bakit kukumustahin siya? Dahil a-attend siya ng hearing today. Correct?
No, sir. I was assigned na sa Cavite, sir.
Hindi nga, tinatanong ko nga, bakit nga pinatawag mo yung tao mo sa kanya kagabi? What's the reason behind? Do you have any intention of
No, sir. I have no intention whatsoever, sir, na patawagin.
So, tao mo yung Asis?
Before, sir, tao ko po siya nung naging Batangas CIDG po ako, sir.
Okay. Si ano na lang, Colonel, last na.
Sige.
Last na po to, tapos bigay ko na po sa inyo. Captain Albotra, kasi pag pinakita natin yung mga picture, no, hindi namin sinasabi na ikaw pumatay. Katulad naman na sinabi ni GM Garma, ang pinagmalaki mo lang sa kanya ay kasama ka sa team. Most likely, hindi ka naman sniper, eh. Correct? Hindi ka naman nag-aral ng long shot, eh. Tama?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Oo. At pag tinignan naman natin yung ban, FB ban, ikaw yung, well, allegedly, pag nakikita natin yung itsura, lahat, may bumabang isang malaki katawan. Ikaw, nag-bodybuilding ka, di ba?
Mr. Chair, hindi po ako
Hindi ka nagba-bodybuilding?
Hindi po, Mr. Chair.
So, natural yung katawan mo?
Push up lang minsan, Mr. Chair.
Na ganyan na malaki. So, hindi namin sinasabi na ikaw yung bumarel. Kasi yung FB, most likely, andun yung mga tao, andun yung driver, no? At nung umatras doon sa may pader, na kung saan andun yung munisipyo, doon tinira si Mayor Perez. And doon din sa kay Tony Halili, may nakita din doon na malaki katawan, pareho ng relo mo, pareho ng build mo, pareho ng gupit mo. Di ba? But, of course, hindi natin ma-identify yung muka. And even din sa kay Mayor Cesar Perez, hindi rin natin ma-identify yung muka kasi may takip. Di ba? At actually, as a matter of fact, hindi pa natin na-enhance itong mga video na to because we just received it yesterday. You know? So now, most likely, kung tama yung assessment ni GM Garma, nakasama ka lang sa team at ikaw lang nag-organize, ikaw lang nag-intel, ikaw lang nag-operate nung operation, ay hindi ikaw ang gunman na bumira doon. At kung ito'y utos lamang sa inyo, no? Most likely, syempre, we can understand na ang inyong ginagawang trabaho is yung pong tinatawag po nating war on drugs. Di ba? We're not saying that you are all involved in the killing, the actual shooting of the mayors, but maybe part of the team as what GM Garma was saying. No? And as a matter of fact, yung pong sinasabi ni former senator about the reward system at sinasabi din ni GM Garma, most likely ito yung nakuha nila. But this is not all about money. This is all about the order coming from the higher ups. No? Now, ang tanong ko sa iyo, Major Captain Albotra, during the time that Cesar Perez, Mayor Cesar Perez was killed on December 3, 2020, ano ka nun at nasaan ka nun?
Mr. Chair, ako po ay nasa Cebu. Actually, Mr. Chair, nakita ko po yung video kanina at 100% po ako na hindi po ako yun, Mr. Chair, kasi tayo po ang the best na nakakilala sa sarili natin. And nung binanggit niyo po yung picture, Mr. Chair, nag-send po sa akin yung kaibigan ko kung saan ako, Mr. Chair, and I can show it here, Mr. Chair, kung saan po ako sa Cebu City, Mr. Chair.
Okay, so hindi ka lumipad ng Manila during that time?
Pardon, Mr. Chair?
Hindi ka lumipad, pumunta ng Maynila from
Yes
Cebu
po, Mr.
during
Chair.
that time?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Okay. How did you able to get a in accordance with your affidavit, nakakuha ka nakasecure ka ng 2018 na ticket. Yung booking reference mo sa Cebu Pacific na kino-confirm yung flight mo going back to Cebu nung June 29, 2018. Were you able to secure this from Cebu Pacific?
Yan po ay saved email po, Mr. Chair. Luckily, nandun po sa email po, Mr. Chair, yung mga electronic tickets na yan po, Mr. Chair.
Ito nung umalis ka nung June 29, 2018.
June 29 po, yan po yung nagkuha po ako ng ticket and yung schedule ko po is June 30, Mr. Chair.
June 30,
Opo,
nung
Mr.
bumalik
Chair.
ka.
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Di ba?
Yes, Mr.
Tama,
Chair.
okay. So, the whole of December and November of 2020, you were in Cebu.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Siguraduhin mo, ha? During the whole time of November and the whole time of December, you were in Cebu.
Anong
December 3. Prior to December 3, 2020, the whole of November and the whole of December, you were in Cebu. Yes or no?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Cebu ka?
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Chairman, for the meantime, I yield to you, to the Chairman.
Sige, thank you, Congressman
Mr. Chairman.
Hernandez. If I may lang, I will recognize you, Your Honors. I'll just have a short question. Gusto ko lang malaman for my education, kapag ang pangalan ng isang pulis ay may nakalagay PEMS, ano ibig sabihin nun? PEMS. PEMS. Okay. Sige. Kasi meron akong information. Gusto ko lang tanungin si Major Albotra kung kilala mo ba si PEMS Reynaldo Solantes.
Kilala ko po siya, Mr. Chair.
Kilala mo ba si PEMS Arvin Talaver? Giroy.
Hindi ko po kilala, Mr. Chair.
Arvin Giroy, hindi?
Hindi po, Mr. Chair.
Kilala. So, si Reynaldo Solantes, kilala mo?
Matagal na po, Mr. Chair.
Saan siya naka-assign ngayon?
Hindi ko po alam, Mr. Chair.
Hindi mo alam?
Opo, Mr. Chair.
So, siya ba ay sniper?
Wala po akong idea, Mr. Chair. Sniper po siya, Mr. Chair.
So, hindi mo alam?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Kung meron kaming ipakita sa yung litrato na magkasama kayo at meron kayong pinapaputok na mga sniper rifle, maniniwala ka na?
Siguro, Mr. Chair.
Sige, I will show that to you later. Congressman Paduano?
Mr. Chairman, going back to the service record of all those invited resource persons with regards from the PNP, Mr. Chairman, we have only received a copy of the service record of those police officers from 2015 to 2019. And can I address the DPRM to submit to this committee? Is the DPRM representative present? Kindly submit all the service record of all those police officers being mentioned in this hearing. Kasi kahit yung kay Colonel Patay will not receive until 2019 and the subject now for investigation in Los Baños was in the year 2020. Kindly submit it before the next hearing.
We will comply, sir.
Please, thank you. Mr. Chairman, I think Congressman Pumaren is raising his hand before I...
Yes. Mr. Chairman, one inquiry lang. Do we need to list our names if you want to ask some questions, or it's just going to be a free-flowing?
Yes, there's a list that we maintain. Okay. So if you want to interpolate any of our resource persons, please signify your intention by calling the attention of our committee secretariat.
Okay, thank you.
But we have already exhausted the list. If you want to ask, Your Honor, you may ask. Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. My question, probably General Nick De La Torre can address this question of mine. Di ba sa PNP, may mga certain expertise dyan? Halimbawa, sa explosive ka, sa pagbabarel, marksmanship, and everything. Because based on the report, yung bumarel kay Halili was 160 meters, about 520 feet. ang layo ng barel. So basically, pag sa PNPA or training, di ba meron tayong tinitrain na talagang trabaho nila mga snipers? Tama po ba, General Nicolas Del Torre?
Yes, sir.
So, yung pag ganon, malalaman natin kung sino lang yung may capability ng ganong kalayong bumarel at kung ano yung hawak na, yung expertise o kung ano yung sanay nilang barel na ginagamit?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chair, did we invite the one who's in charge of sa academy teaching our PNPA? Meron in charge po dyan, di ba po, General?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chairman, did we invite the one in charge doon sa marksmanship o yung shooter talaga na nagte-train ng distance shooting sa PNPA? Because I think he can tell us kung sino yung talagang magaling, sino yung ganitong police na humahawak ng ganitong barel, sino yung kayang bumarel from this distance. Because based on the it's about 520 ang layo eh. So special talent 160 meters or 520 feet. So special gun, then special individual who can make that range talagang accurate eh.
Well, unfortunately, we have not invited the expert. No,
the one teaching.
The one teaching our PNP personnel. But if you wish to, for the committee to invite him in our next hearing, we will do so.
I think it's parang easier for us to zero in kung sino yung mga top students nila and everything that is capable of firing that range and that particular ammunition. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
So, Comsec, please take note that in the next hearing of the topic extrajudicial killings, we will ask the help of Camp Krame to provide us information as to who are the trainers, no, on the marksmanship of the PNP personnel. So,
Mr. Chair.
Yes, Congressman Abante. Before Mr. Tamisin, si Congressman Abante, ano po ang sasabihin ni Mr. Tamisin?
Gusto ko lang po sanang sabihin yung point pagdating po dun sa sketch na inilabas na hindi ko naman mukha. Kung po pwede
sige,
lang po.
I'll give you that time later, ha? O sige, si
Yes, Your
Congressman
Honor.
Abante. You're
Mr. Chair, I
recognized.
really would like to ask the question to Councilor Norvin, no? Anyway, nagsabi ka na ng nais mo at talagang nakulong ka na ng ilang buwan. Di ba?
7 buwan po, Your Honor.
7 buwan. At yung pagkakakulong mo, nasira na yung buhay mo, pati ang pamilya mo, muntik ng magkasabog-sabog, hindi ba?
Opo, at nabubuli po yung mga anak ko.
Eh, palagay ko naman meron kang pwedeng sabihin sa patayan na yan. Ang iniisip ko maigi, ano ba talaga ang batayan ng pagpatay na ganyan? O siguro meron kang alam na naniniwala ka ba na ang pumatay kay Mayor Perez ay pulis din na katulad ng pagkakapatay kay Mayor Halili?
Sa tingin ko po, sa mga ginamit, sa pagkilos, at higit sa lahat, yung pagkukubli ng katotohanan ng mismong mga gumawa na Task Force Perez at opisyales o PNP Los Baños, Your Honor.
O meron ka bang nalalamang mga pulis na maaaring sila ang may kagagawa ng pagkakapatay?
Base lang po sa aking pagsasaliksik, nung nagsalita po si Madam Garma, Your Honor, ay tinignan ko po ang video ng lumalabas na lalaki sa Shell Tanawan at tinignan ko kung anong pagkakahawig doon sa lumabas na video naman po na aaligid sa Los Baños.
At kung ituturo mo ngayon yan, may ituturo mo kung sino?
Sa aking opinion po ay si Captain Albotra.
Pakituro nyo nga po. Tumayo nga kayo, pakituro nyo kung siya.
Nasa may dulo po ng aking kanan.
Yan. Yan po ang pinaghihinalaan yung pumatay kay Mayor Perez.
Yun po yung nakikita ko base sa mga napanood ko at mga pinagbasihan ko po ng mga litrato, pagkilos at pagkakasabing po ni Madam Colonel Garma po,
Ibig
Your Honor.
sabihin, ang pinakabatayan ninyo, Mr. Chair, ang pinakabatayan ninyo, yung binanggit ni Colonel Garma. Yun ang pinakabatayan nyo.
Yun po yung simula.
Yun ang simula.
Hanggang magsaliksik po tayo, Your Honor.
Ano pa ang ilang batayan ninyo?
Tinignan ko po yung, kung titignan nyo yung mga body build, yung kanyang
Meron
shoulder.
po kayong kopya ng mga ganon?
Meron po.
Okay. Palagay ko yung po bang pinakita ni Congressman Fernandez, yung po ba yung mga pictures na yan?
Opo, pati na rin po yung mga klase ng relo, pati yung kanyang mga binte,
Yan.
pagsuot ng cap, paglakad, mga
Oo.
baraso.
Ito ba to? Ito ba? Ito ba? Yan.
Yes, Your Honor.
Pero sinasabi po ni Kapitan na hindi siya ito. Right? Kapitan, hindi ikaw to, no?
Yes po, Mr. Chair. Hindi po ako yan, Mr. Chair.
Hindi ikaw ito.
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Wala kang ganitong relos? Wala?
Hindi ko po makita, Mr. Chair.
Ito.
Page.
Pakita mo nga. Tignan natin kung mayroon.
Page, can you...
Yan, pakita mo. Yan, pakita mo. Yan. Ito. Kamukha mo to eh. O palagay ko, ginagaya mo lang si Alice Guo, meron kang double. Yan.
Yung yellow.
So habang iniintay natin yan, matanong ko lang si Colonel Garma. Do you know Mr. Ray Solantes?
I always hear his name sa Region 7 when I was assigned there, Mr. Chair.
So, member din siya ng CIDG.
No, Mr. Chair. Sa Police Regional Office siya assigned.
PRO 7.
R2, yes, Mr.
Okay,
Chair.
R2 siya. Okay, sige. Thank you. So, si Mr. Captain Albotra, from Region 7, from Cebu City, nalipat ka sa Calamba, Laguna, tama?
Tama po, Mr. Chair.
Sinong kasama mong lumipat, na ilipat from PRO 7 to Calamba? Sino-sino ang mga kasama mo na inilipat?
Si PO3 Eugene Kalumba tsaka PMS yata is PO3 Miljen Bolandres po, Mr. Chair.
So si Solantes kasama mo?
Hindi po, Mr. Chair.
Hindi mo kasama si Solantes nung nilipat ka from Cebu to Calamba?
Hindi po, Mr. Chair.
Sigurado ka?
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Sige, salamat. Congressman Fernandez, please proceed. Congressman Abante.
Okay, Colonel Garma, you said that in the killing of Mayor Halili, you mentioned the name Albotra. Why did you mention it? Why?
Naalala ko pong sinabi niyo sa akin. Actually,
Who
wala naman
said
ako.
it? Sino sabi?
Kenneth Albotra po.
Si Kenneth Albotra
Yes,
mismo.
sir.
Oh,
Wala
so you
akong-
know Kenneth Albotra.
Yes, sir. When naging tao ko po yan sa Cebu City Police, nung nag-courtesy call po siya, in confidence siguro niya nasabi sa akin, na kwento niya. And of course, I'm the city director during that time.
Yes.
And wala pa akong samaan ng loob yan kay Albotra po. Wala po. Actually, maayos naman po yung pagtrabaho niya during my time. And I treated him very well. So I think magsabi na lang po sana siya ng totoo para
Yan.
matapos na lang po.
So ibig
For the
sabihin,
peace of mind of everyone na lang po.
when you met him, he was the one that told you the story.
Opo, he volunteered out of confidence.
Ano pong sinabi niya sa inyo?
Ang sabi niya lang po is, ma'am, kami po yung nagtrabaho kay Halili. Ganon.
Oh.
paano ba nakuha si Halili, si Mayor, taga saan? Then binigay niyo po niya details, sharpshooter po ang may gawa. Ganun po.
O Captain Albotra, iyo bang pinapatunayan itong sinabi ni Colonel Garma na mataas na official mo? O nagkita ba kayo? Nabanggit mo sa kanya yung mga ganyang bagay? O nagsisinungaling si Colonel Garma at this point in time?
At this point of time po, sorry po, nagsisinungaling po si Ma'am Garma, Mr. Chair.
Nagsisinungaling si Colonel Garma?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Ikaw ang nagsasabi ng totoo.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Chairman, siguro tanongin natin, anybody from Sergeant ba yun? SPO4 Solantes? Anybody from PNP can tell us kung saan naka-assign si Solantes during that time of the death of Tony Halili and Mayor Cesar Perez. We need to find out kung saan siya naka-assign. Is he also a part of the CIDG, Colonel Patay, during your time?
No, Mr. Chair.
Hindi siya naka-assign sa CIDG?
No, Mr. Chair.
Sa Colonel Petalio, sa Region 4, sa Laguna? Solantes.
Wala pa akong maalala may ano, sir.
Wala kang maalala? So hindi sure?
Yes, sir. Hindi sure, sir.
Can you kindly
check namin, sir.
Check it out?
Yes, sir.
No? General Acop, asan ba si General Acop? Okay, sige. We'll try to find it out. Thank you.
Yeah, apparently
Thank you,
kasi, itong si PMS Reynaldo Solantes at saka si PMS Giroy are sharpshooters ng Philippine National Police. So we'd like to find out kung saan sila na-assign noong mga panahon na yon. So maybe we will ask the personnel to provide us that information. Yes, Congressman Paduano, and then Congressman Lordan Suwan, and then Congressman Keith Flores.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Follow up ko lang doon kay Captain Albotra. You mentioned two police personnel that were brought by you or assigned in Calamba. Sino-sino yun? Yung dalawa?
Si PO3 Eugene Calumba, Mr. Chair, and
PO3?
Eugene Calumba, Mr. Chair, and
Karumba? Karumba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Karumba and?
I don't know anong rank, Mr. Chair. Miljen Bulandres, Mr. Chair.
Bulandres. Bulandres, hindi Bilandres, Bulandres. Okay. Anyway, yung assignment ng dalawa, kasi ikaw, nung dumating ka doon, you were assigned doon sa DEO. Tama? O Calamba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Ang assignment ng dalawa?
Doon din po, Mr. Chair.
Doon din. The same date kayo pumasok? The same date din kayo kinancel yung assignment?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Marami.
Sandali. Yes or no lang po?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
The same?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So what a coincidence. Ano daw ang basis ng pag-relieve sa inyo at saka yung assignment nyo? But inassign kayo doon, then after few days, kinansila, then binalik kayo.
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Hindi, anong opo? Tanong ko, bakit kinansila? Anong basis daw o reason?
Si RD po ang...
Who is that RD the time?
General Ted Caranza po, Mr. Chair.
Si Caranza is now the OIC Mayor of
Yes.
Silang Cavite.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Now, who is the Chief of Police the time?
That was then Lieutenant Colonel Ulsano, Mr. Chair.
Lieutenant Colonel?
Ulsano.
Luzano?
Ulsano po.
Ulsano? Anong klase yung Ulsano? Active ba ngayon yung Ulsano?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Active pa? Saan naka-assign?
No
As far
idea
as you
po
know.
kung saan, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chairman, can we direct the PNP to facilitate the present assignment of Lieutenant Colonel Ulsano and to be invited in the next hearing. Kasi ito po yung chief of police nung nangyari yung Mayor Halili killing. Now, hindi ka man lang, Captain Albotra, hindi ka man lang nagtaka na you were assigned, you were relieved in Cebu. Prior to your relief, ano ba yung position mo doon sa Cebu?
Station Commander, Mr. Chair.
Station Commander of what?
Station 1. Mr. Chair.
Station 1. That's 2018.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Gaano ka katagal doon na Station 1 Commander?
I think only 2 months, Mr. Chair, before po na issuehan ng order, Mr. Chair.
So, 2 months ka lang na Station 1 Commander, then nirelieve ka, and then assigned to Calamba, ganon? Then, kinansila ulit, binalik ka na naman sa Cebu?
Opo, Mr. Chair. Yun po ang nangyari, Mr.
O
Chair.
prior to Station 1, anong assignment mo?
Sa Deputy Dumaguete Police Station po yata, Mr. Chair, sa Negros Oriental PPO, Mr. Chair.
Anong posisyon mo doon sa Negros Oriental?
Deputy Dumaguete Chief of Police, Mr. Chair.
Dumaguete City mismo?
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Your rank the time is Lieutenant? O Kapitana?
Major po, Mr. Chair.
Major. Okay. So, deputy ka ng Dumaguete. Anong buwan yon ng 2018?
Di ko po siguro mga ano po yung Mr. Chair, mga February, January, mga ganun, Mr. Chair. December, January, February.
So from Dumaguete, binalik ka, dahil Region 7 yung Dumaguete, di ba? Binalik ka sa region, then you were assigned as Station 1 Commander of Cebu City.
From Dumaguete, Mr. Chair, assigned po ako sa Station 1 of Cebu City.
Station 1 nga?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
As the commander of the station?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Gaano ka katagal sa Dumaguete?
Madali lang po, Mr. Chair.
Madali ulit? Mga ilang buwan lang?
Mga 4 months siguro, Mr. Chair.
Naku, bakit yung assignment mo? Tingnan mo tingnan mo ang assignment mo, parang pinadala ka lang doon, tapos may gagawin ka, then ililipat ka na, i-relieve ka, balik ka Station 1, 2 months ka Station 1, tatapon ka ulit sa Calamba, matter of days, pinakansila, binalik ka ulit sa Cebu.
Yung sa Negros po, Mr. Chair, yung Dumaguete is, galing po ako ng Deputy Investigation, napunta akong Dumaguete, tapos nag-schooling po ako ng Investigation Officers Basic Course, Mr. Chair.
6 months?
Parang, hindi naman umabot, Mr. Chair.
Pero the time, saan ang assignment mo?
Sa Dumaguete, Mr. Chair.
Sa Dumaguete?
Yes,
After your schooling?
Ayun, sa Station 1, Mr. Chair.
Andali. So, naunang schooling, o nahuling schooling before assignment in Station 1?
Nauna po, Mr. Chair.
Nauna. So, after Dumaguete, as deputy ng Dumaguete Police Station, Police Office, nag-schooling ka?
Nung schooling po ako, Mr. Chair, doon pa po yung unit ko sa Dumaguete.
O nga, pero nag-schooling ka?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
So, hindi 4 months?
Hindi po, Mr. Chair. Gano'n.
Pero yung regular duty mo, 4 months lang. Tapos sa schooling ka?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
O tapos, 4 months, then you assigned sa Station 1. After 2 months, you were assigned again sa Calamba. Sa Calamba. Then, after few days, binalik ka.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Ganito po, matanong kita, bago ko balikan yung yung kay Ma'am Garma. So, nung sa Dumaguete ka, that was 2018, your rank is Major.
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Ba't ka na-demote? Anong kaso mo?
Na-cancel po yung promotion order ko po nung Major, Mr. Chair, kasi po parang may problema po doon sa eligibility ko po, Mr. Chair.
May problema sa eligibility mo?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Yun lang, wala kang kaso?
Wala po, Mr. Chair. Hindi po yung demotion, but cancellation po, Mr. Chair, ng order.
So from 2018, supposedly, major ka na, because of that eligibility problem, hindi ka na-promote until now.
Mr. Chair, supposed to be magpapapromote na po sana ako ng Lieutenant Colonel, but
When was that? Paano ka ma-promote ng Lieutenant Colonel na nakansila nga yung pagka-major mo from captain? Eh, pwede ba yun?
Yun po yung dahilan, Mr. Chair, kasi saka lang po nila nalaman nung naghalungkat po ng order, Mr. Chair. Kaya nung nalaman nila, na yun po, na cancel po yung last promotion order ko po.
Okay. So you were already promoted as major.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Kinancel because when you apply for promotion for Light Colonel, doon nakita
Yes, Mr.
na
Chair.
may problema kasi eligibility mo.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Oh, when was that?
Bago lang po, Mr. Chair. I think 2 months ago, Mr. Chair.
2 months ago.
Yes,
So balik kapitan ka.
Opo, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chairman, can we direct the DPRM to submit also the service record, and that includes the promotion and the cancellation of the reason for the cancellation of the promotion of Captain Albotra.
Mr. Chair,
Please.
Yes, Congressman Akop.
I'll just ask one clarificatory question. Ano yung sinasabi mong eligibility na wala ka kaya hindi ka na-promote?
Mr. Chair, yung ginamit ko po noon na eligibility was only police inspector, and sabi po ng DPRM, nung time na nagpapapromote ako is hindi na po daw valid yun, Mr. Chair.
Napolcom, can you say something about that? Totoo ba yung sinasabi niya?
Your Honor, hindi po ganun eh. Matagal nang na-establish namin na merong police eligibility para sa third class, fourth class, third class, second class, saka first class. Matagal na pong establish yun. Gusto din namin malaman sa DPRM kung nagkaroon siya ng misrepresentation, kaya siya natanggal. Hindi na po bago yung eligibility. Dapat alam na niya yun. Your Honor, baka ho sa CIDG meron po silang impormasyon.
Mr. Chair, gusto yata magsalita ni Gerald Torre.
Yes, General Torre, you may.
Mr. Chair, can I volunteer some information because we conducted an investigation regarding Mr. Albotra. The reason why his promotion was cancelled is he used an inspector eligibility when he got promoted to chief inspector, up to the inspector eligibility for major. And then when he applied for promotion to lieutenant colonel, it was found out that he is not even eligible for major. So he was demoted to captain. The most proximate reason is that until 1992, that inspector eligibility is valid for up to chief inspector and superintendent. And then after that, because during the time the exams were given for inspector, senior inspector, chief inspector, and superintendent, senior superintendent. After 1992, NAPOLCOM changed the ruling that the inspector exam taken after that date is valid until superintendent. So, dun most probably ang naging oversight nung unang promotion sa major, kaya siya nakalusot sa major, even using that inspector exam dahil siya ay 2006, sir, invalid na yun. Hanggang 1992 lang, sir.
Mr. Chair, may I continue?
That's Mr. Presentation, sir, definitely.
May I continue my questioning,
Please
Mr. Chair,
proceed.
please? Colonel Garma, itong si Captain Albotra was assigned in Region 7, correct?
Relax.
Yes, Your Honor.
And he
Mr.
was
Chair.
only assigned briefly.
Sa Region 7, sir?
Yes.
Medyo matagal na po yan sa Region 7 siya, Mr.
But you
Chair.
have known him for quite some time.
No, Mr. Chair, I only known him nung pong nag-courtesy call siya sa akin, tapos na-assign na siya sa Cebu City. Doon ko lang po siya nakilala.
Okay. Captain Albotra, na-assign ka sa with the indulgence of Congressman Paduano, please. Ako po yung humingi ng tawad sa iyo. Gusto ko lang ituloy ito eh. Captain Albotra, You were assigned in Region 7, am I right?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Where in Region 7?
Cebu City po, Mr. Chair.
What was your position in Region 7?
I've been the Station 1, Station 6.
You have a, are you a Cebuano? No, you're not.
I am from Southern Leyte, Mr. Chair.
From where?
Southern Leyte, Mr. Chair.
Southern Leyte.
Yes po.
You have a brother, am I right? Meron kang kapatid na lalaki, correct?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Involved sa drugs, am I right? Now, do not lie, you're under oath. You just tell us now. Meron kang kapatid na lalaki involved sa drugs, am I right?
Wala po akong kapatid na lalaki na involved sa drugs, Mr. Chair.
Ah, wala. Are you sure? Sigurado ka? Because we're gonna find out. We are going to find out. Kung
Wala pa akong-
sinungaling ka ngayon, I will cite you in contempt right now.
Wala pa akong kapatid, Mr. Chair, na involved sa drugs.
Are you sure? Because we're gonna find out.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Now, ang rinig ko, magaling ka sa baril eh. Magaling ka sa baril. Alam nyo, Captain, bilib ako sa magaling bumaril. Alam nyo, lahat ng mga pelikula sa Netflix na sniper, napanood ko. Yung isang araw kamukha mo eh. Oo, totoo yun. Mukha kang artista eh. Bilib ako sa marunong humawak ng baril. Totoo yan, di ba? O, di ba bilib ka rin marunong humawak ng baril? Bilib ka rin doon, di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
O, itong si Eugene Calumbar. Kilala mo, di ba?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Kaibigan mo yon, am I right?
Naging kasama ko po yun, Mr. Chair.
Mahusay kumawak ng baril to eh. Tama, mali. Mahusay itong humawak ng baril. Oh, gusto mo, meron akong firing range. Sama kita, saka si Eugene. May mga baril ako doon. Subukan natin kung marunong kang bumaril. PNPA ka eh. Ikaw ba ay marunong bumaril o hindi?
Marunong po, Mr. Chair.
Yung pala naman eh. Okay, meron kang kaibigan si Eugene, pati mo sabihin sa amin marunong bumaril to. Nag-isinungaling ka eh. We're gonna find out here. Yung mga tanong namin sa'yo, we're gonna find out. Dito po, meron kaming paraan para i-find out kung nagsasabi ka ng totoo o hindi. Itong si Colonel Garma, mas naniniwala ako dito ngayon. Ikaw, ngayon ka lang. Naiinis na ako sa iyo eh. Totoo yun. Para na akong si Batoy, naiinis na ako sa iyo eh. Okay.
Mr. Chairman, before we yield back kay Congressman Paduano, Captain Albotra, tell us, ba't kami maniniwala sa iyo? Ayun ang eligibility mo eh, para ma-promote ka eh. You deceive eh. Nagkaroon ka na ng deception eh. Di ba? Doon pa lamang sa promotion no. Meron ka nang ginawang panloloko. So much more dito sa ginagawa mo. Sinabi ni GM Garma na nagmalaki ka, nakasama ka sa team nang tumira kay Antonio Halili. Now ngayon, sino paniniwalaan namin? Ikaw o si GM Garma? Now, tinatanong ka kung meron kang kapatid na na-involve sa drug pushing. Di ba? Nag-deny ka na naman. So, what else ang mga pagsisinungaling na gagawin mo sa kongresong ito? We are allowing you, to answer back to us, but we are very lenient sa iyo. Pero, alam mo, may hangganan yan, Captain Albotra. Huwag mong pilitin na i-cite ka namin in contempt. You cooperate. At kung hindi naman ikaw ang pumatay at kasama ka lamang sa team na mga pumatay, you cooperate with us because this is your chance. We will never give you another chance. Believe us. Kaya, Captain Albotra, tama na. Yung nalipat ka sa Dumaguete, ilang buwan. Nalipat ka sa Cebu, ilang buwan. Nalipat ka sa Calamba, ilang buwan. May pattern na eh. Ginagamit ka. Ginagamit ka para sa intel work. ng Drug Enforcement Unit. Doon ka na-assign lagi eh. Ikaw nagmo-monitor. At pag natapos sa trabaho mo, aalis ka na or kaya andun ka, iba ang papatay. Huwag mo na kami bulahin dito. Alam namin, yun ang trabaho mo. Kaya palipat-lipat ka.
Mr. Chair, isang question lang po, Mr. Chair. Sino ang kamag-anak mo na involved sa drugs? Kung hindi kapatid mo. Sino?
Mr. Chair, meron po akong tiyuhin, Mr. Chair.
Ayun.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Meron kang tiyuhin na involved sa drugs. Correct?
Na-involve po, Mr. Chair.
Ayun. Ito yung sabi
Okay.
totoo.
So we will now give the floor back to Congressman Paduano, and let me reiterate that after Congressman Paduano, it is now the turn of Congressman Lordan Suwan and then Congressman Keith Flores. Congressman Paduano, you have 2 more minutes. Please proceed.
Matapos magkamali ka sa ruling mo. Bigyan mo ko ng 2 minutes. Anyway, ganito po, Captain Albutra. You mentioned about the 2 police officers you brought in Calamba. The same assignment kayo?
Opo, Mr. Chair.
DEO din?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
The same din ang pag-relieve nyo?
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
What's the reason of your relief? What's the reason of your relief?
Mr. Chair, siguro po si Sir
Sino?
Pitalio. Sir Pitalio po ang makasagot, Mr.
Oh.
Chair.
Colonel Pitalio, what's the reason of the relief?
Your Honor, I have to...
Kasi sinasabi ko na sa iyo, ikaw, Colonel,
Yes, sir.
ayusin mo ang pagsagot, huwag kang tatawa-tawa.
Yes, sir.
Oh, ilang araw lang si Don tapos pinarelieve. Oh, what's the reason of that relief? You check again the record?
Hindi ko po alam, sir eh.
Ba't hindi mo
Kasi
alam?
Hindi po ako, sir, ang R1 nun, sir eh.
Oh, you're the provincial director, di ba?
Wala pa,
Provincial commander at the time?
Wala pa, sir, wala pa.
Oh, ba't tinuturo mo si RD Pitalio? Sinungaling ka.
Mr. Chair, if I may, Mr. Chair.
Oh,
My chief of police before, Mr. Chair, Colonel Ulsano, meron po silang...
Merong ano? Merong usapan?
Meron po silang parang hindi pagkakaintindihan ni Sir Pitalio that time, Mr. Chair.
Oh, when was that? During the time, sandali po, Captain Albutra, during the time, Colonel Pitalio, where were you assigned that time?
Your Honor, ako po siya ng R2 nung araw, sir.
Sorry?
Regional Intelligence po ng...
Ikaw,
Yes,
R2.
sir. Then, sir, at that time, sinasabi niya, sir, si